Hey gang, Jason here, and we're coming to you with our fourth in a series of earbud reviews, and this is the HyperX Cirro Buds Pro. So these are the only ones so far that we've done without any stems. As a matter of fact, out of 5, these are going to be the only ones that are like that. These also say that they have the most power in them, a total of 35 hours. Some of the other ones boast 37, but we've already kind of busted that, but that's not a big deal. We'll go over that in those videos. These also these are also Bluetooth 5.0 plus, just like the rest, and they're compatible with mobile. This says Switch and PC. We'll actually even test if it'll hook up to PlayStation as well. So let's open these up, and then we'll go over what we're going to do for testing. All right, so these are by HyperX, which is another brand name of headsets that I've seen. I haven't ever seen their earbuds, so I'm kind of anxious to see how these kind of work. Usually pretty excited about these. And again, these are the only ones without any stems on them. So I'm kind of wondering, I don't know if the stems actually help hold stuff in your ear or if it's just for controls or whatever, but I'm gonna kind of see what this is. So get all these fancy little things here. These have the standard vertical. Everything else we've been doing has been different and weird. And you can see it has a little plastic thing right here that we're gonna have to pull off to charge these. They do come with a small charge, but pretty neat. More of a standard box than the other ones that we've gotten. This has a USB-C charger. Every one of those have been that, which is good. And we're gonna see if they have anything else underneath here. I'm assuming that they're going to have some type of ear bud replacements for sizing and stuff. Oh man, this is just not coming out. Is this it? Let's check in here. Gives you all your controls, which is good. And it says that there are extra earbuds included, but I don't see them. Oh, I'm an idiot. They're inside the same spot where the cord was. I'm like getting ready to tear this thing apart. So as you can see, they have different sizes. It looks like it comes with medium attached like most of the others. And that's pretty much it. So we'll put some of this stuff back. I already have a cord to charge it with. And we'll go over what we're gonna do for testing on these HyperX bad boys right here. All right, so we're gonna test these the same way we're testing everything else. I'm going to charge them overnight, even though they come with a small charge. We're gonna go ahead and charge them up all the way. I don't want any bias in anything else. I'm going to use these at the gym in the morning. I believe tomorrow's a back day. We've done various different days. I'm not like trying to line them all up perfectly with whatever the workout is, but I will also be running at least 1 mile with these in to see how they feel and if they don't come out or whatever. I believe most of these have also been water or outside resistant. I believe these are as well. We'll check that afterwards, or I'll check that before I use them at the gym. And then we're going to also test how long it takes for them to recharge inside this box and all of that. So I'm going to test these out overnight. Then I will be testing them out on my next stream, which will be a Saturday stream, and today's Thursday. So, because that's the next time I have a stream, and I'll see how long they last with all of the functions turned on. So just some testing that we've been doing across the board, and we want to stay fair and understand that we're going to put all of these through and then compare them all in another video. But I do want to give you at least the specs on this and each of the headphones as we go through this series. So let's charge these up, and then we'll get all into the testing. All right. I have some bad news about these HyperX Cirro Buds Pros. I'm going to give you what information I have on them, but during testing, they continually got to the point where they were turning on and off my music during testing on my phone. It would just like pause, unpause, pause, unpause. I tried to check to see if it was like my ear was somehow touching them, and they're super sensitive to anything being touched when it comes to pausing and stuff. That wasn't the case. And unfortunately, they were horrible during the run with this. And I was like, well, maybe it's just my phone. I've had issues with my earbuds or my AirPod Pros doing that in the past, and I've had to update them to keep them from doing that. So I checked for updates on these. There's no app for these to do an update with, so that makes it kind of difficult. And also, from what I can tell, it wasn't that, because when I hooked them to the PC, I was having a coughing fit, and me coughing and throwing my head forward made them pause again. I don't know if they were just defective or if that's something built into them. I've sent them back, so these are not going to be part of any giveaways that we were talking about before. The only ones that are part of the giveaways are the Razer Hammerhead and the ROG Cetra, which are the ones that I've chosen to give away, and the links to that are below. So let's go over what I do know about these and what I could get out of them for testing. I will say that the button presses were very, very responsive, which made me think that maybe my ear was touching them and that's what was doing it. But unfortunately, that is not the case. I adjusted them around, made sure my ear wasn't touching it, and for whatever reason, this headset specifically, maybe it's just I had a defective pair, kept unpausing and pausing. The ANC mode for noise cancellation was fantastic. You can just easily button push, get to ANC mode, and it worked amazing. I had no issues with it. The cons to these: there's no phone app, there's no computer app, there's no app whatsoever to do any customization with these. These are one of the most simplistic headsets that I had tested. I really liked the shape, and I was really hoping they'd be good, because like I don't always like to have a little dangly thing. And these were like cool. They were like fit inside your ear canal. And again, maybe it's something in my ear was pushing it, but I could not figure it out. And ambient mode isn't that ambient, unfortunately. I felt like when it was in ambient mode, I wasn't getting a lot of outside noise, and it wasn't much better than just leaving it in normal mode. Like I said, I couldn't finish the testing, so I did have to send these back. Unfortunately, when I had it hooked to the PC though, the sound was really low, and without something to go in and adjust all of that, because there's again no PC app for this either, that just made it kind of bleh. All of these other headsets had fantastic sound, and unfortunately these were not that great. Again, maybe it was part of the defect of the headset, and when I sent them back, I told them everything I had issues with, and I immediately got a refund off Amazon, so that is not a bad thing. You're more than welcome to try and test these out yourself. If you get the same things, maybe it's just the headset, or maybe it's just me if you don't get it. I don't know. So overall, these were okay, I guess. I can't do any sound testing with them with you because I had to send them back before it was outside of the time to send them back. I would say that for the money, I got them just under $70. For the money, you can get a lot better earbuds out there, and you should probably steer away from these, which I'm kind of really disappointed in. HyperX has been a fantastic company as far as I know. I know a lot of people that use the HyperX earbuds, or other HyperX earbuds that like plug in and they have no issues. The big headphones, they have a great sound to them from what I've heard myself, and a lot of my friends use HyperX. But these earbuds, I don't know if it was just a bad set that I got, or if it was just a bad design or something, but these things were not great. Take your money to something else. The Razer Hammerheads are good, the ROG Cetra was good, and the edifiers were fantastic. These do have a gaming mode, and I'm assuming that the low latency helps, and maybe the other headsets that are out there that are cheaper don't have those, so that you can kind of tell when you're using them that there's a difference in when you fire and when you hear. I didn't get to test that either because I couldn't even keep these dang things connected to my PC or my phone for any real length of time. So I didn't get to use them on stream. I didn't get to use them on a lot of cases just because of the massive defect of not being able to keep them connected or to keep them from playing and pausing whatever it was I was listening to. I just had a really bad, either I had a really bad set or I just had a really bad time. I liked the simplicity. I liked the idea. The execution just did not seem great. And when there is a lot of other earbuds out there that have apps for customization, for better for better noise production and everything else at the same price, or you can get them on sale at the same price, there's no point in getting these, and I would steer you towards those other ones. So if you want a really great headset, check out the other reviews that I've been doing. Make sure to subscribe and push notifications, because before March 31st, 2024, if you're seeing this, there is a giveaway going, and I'll put a link to that below. I'll also put a link to these below. You are more than welcome to check them out. Maybe I just had a bad time with them and I got a bad set or something, but you're more than welcome to check these out yourself. But I would steer you towards something else, mainly just because I've dealt with 5 other headsets, and you can check out those other videos where I had a fantastic time with all of them. Either way, guys, thank you very much. I got some video editing to do, and we'll see you next time on the House of Jacobs.